So Titan is the Tulsa Institute of Trauma, Adversity, and Injustice. So basically it's a bunch of researchers trying to identify the impact of trauma, some correlates of trauma, and how to best treat those who've experienced trauma. The biggest project I've been involved in within Titan is called Women in Recovery. It's a prison diversion program in the Tulsa area. So instead of sending women who have committed crimes to prison, they send them to essentially like a rehabilitation facility. Women in Recovery asked TU to evaluate the program and see how successful the program is, as far as how many of these women are, reoffending after graduation, how many have been rehabilitated fully. It's a definite perk of TU that undergraduates are able to be so involved in research. Like I said, I got involved my freshman year, which is really incredible and allows you to learn so many of these, professional skills, research skills, presentation skills when you go to, present your data.
Right now, I am working on the Time to Report Rape in a Community Setting project. The intention of the project was to look to see if there are any factors that affect why a person might take longer to report, if knowing the perpetrator might affect that, if age might affect that, gender might affect that. Because what we are kind of finding is that it might take a lot longer than most people think for someone to come forward with sexual assault. Titan is easily the best thing that's happened to me in college, and that sounds so cliche to say, but I've had a blast. I've learned so much. I've gotten so much experience that I never would have even imagined myself getting in my undergrad.
So Titan is sort of essentially a multidisciplinary group on campus. So we have people from the law school that we work with, people from the psych department. So it's a way to sort of work together to solve or address issues that require more than one area of expertise. So the other project that I've been involved in, which has been sort of through the law school and the psych department, and it is a survey of the court system in Tulsa to sort of see, like, do litigants feel like they're being treated fairly? Do they feel like they understand what's going on in the court? Is the court meeting their needs? And what can we do to be better? Psychology is a wonderful field that I love very much. It's what I'm passionate about, and I love research in psychology, but we have to admit we don't have all of the answers and we don't always have all of the best methods. So to be able to work with people in other fields to say, like, oh, we do this way, or we have insight about a particular problem that you may not have coming from a psychology background, has been incredibly valuable for me.
So many other large universities, research is really reserved for graduate students. So it's just developing those skills early on definitely gives you a leg up when it comes to internships, applications for jobs in the future, graduate school. For me, medical school, already having that research experience under my belt is definitely an advantage.